What if TV Man teamed up with Astro toilets? Now look, I ain't gonna lie. I came up with this theory. I ain't gonna say I'm the first person to coin the theory, but when I did my reaction video, I definitely did say, what if, I'm saying? So now it's a whole YouTube video with 100K views. So, you know what I'm saying?
What would happen if the
like I need some reparation. Nah, imagine. But shout out Mikey Joy. We gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Let's see what he talking about.
Did you ever wonder what would happen if the TV men teamed up with the Astro toilets? You might be thinking, why would they even do that? Well, you see in episode 76 of Skibidi Toilet, we saw some struggle between the Alliance.
Yeah.
And if you don't know already, the Alliance was between these three groups.
Yeah.
The cameramen, the speaker men, and last...
Your video is edited kind of wavy. Hold on, Mikey Joy. Let me hold on. Let it cook.
But not least,
Let
the
it
TV
cook.
men.
Let it
After
cook.
the cameramen lost their Titan. We see some changes in the attitude of the TV men. And at the end of episode 76, we see the cameraman and TV man fighting. And we hear TV men saying that you will regret it.
I'm trying to understand what exactly we're gonna regret. Cause we could go toe to toe. We can go band for band. We can go M for M. It's whatever y'all want to do. We can go agent for agent. But we gotta get our repairs in first. You know what I'm saying? Cause we looking a little.
So now what if the TV men betray the Alliance and join hands with the Astro toilets? Will that be the end of the cameraman and the speaker
the
men?
thing
And
is, Cinema Man wouldn't even. Cinema Man or TV Man, like the Titan, he wouldn't do that.
what would happen to the Skibidi toilets? Well, don't worry, because I will
Like
cover
Titan,
all
their
of
Titan
these
would literally
topics in
switch
today's
sides if
episode.
they tried to
For
do
now,
that.
let's assume that the
Because
TV
we know that the TV people for a fact get into disagreements and don't always understand each other 100%. That's just how they are, I guess. So with that being said, like I could see certain people at a faction would definitely divulge from that.
men break the Alliance. From here, they have two options. One is that they are still going to fight against the Astro toilets, but not with the Alliance, meaning they are going to take this matter into their own hands and fight the Astro toilets individually and separately. But still, the TV men and cameramen share a common enemy. Not that bad, right? Well, the second option is that they are going to betray the Alliance, and they are going to team up with the Astro toilets. And, to be honest, they have a lot of reasons to choose option 2. And if you don't know the reasons, let me give you some examples.
I'm listening.
We all know that the TV men are lazy and coward, and no, I am...
He know his stuff, bro. He know his stuff. This got to be one of my disciples, bro. This got to be one of my disciples, bro.
and coward, and no, I am not talking about their Titan or the TV women. I am talking about the race itself. Like, how often do we see the normal TV men fighting at the battlefield? Like, isn't that concerning? If no, let me give you one more reason. As we all know, the TV men...
Yo, he's really
seek
my
knowledge and
son.
technology.
I ain't gonna
And as we
lie.
already-
I ain't gonna lie. These are literally all of my thoughts summed up in a video. That's a little crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little scary. Yeah, shout out Mikey Joy, man.
We see that in the latest episodes that they only cares about the samples.
Samples more important.
So they are going to join hands with the Astro toilet to learn the secret about their technology.
Analyze this thoroughly.
And if you guys are still not concerned, just because I love you, I will give you the conclusion for both of these options. For now, let's just say that they choose option number 1 and decide to fight alone. In my opinion, this would mean that they really are thinking they can take the Astro toilets one-on-one. And let's not forget about the Skibidi toilets, because we know that the G toilet wants to team up with the Alliance in order
He also, well, I don't know about that, but I do know that he wanted to try to get upgraded as soon as possible.
to beat the Astro toilets. And I think the main reason for that is because the G toilet knows about the true power of the Astro toilets.
You have no idea what's coming.
Considering the fact that he was once one of them. So now the question is, which team will the G toilet join? The cameraman and the speaker men? Or the TV men?
Interesting.
Well, it doesn't really matter because either way, I don't think they can beat the Astro toilets. But what if we were to guess who has better chances of winning against the Astro toilets? To be honest, I think if the camera Titan is still alive and the G toilet joins them, they have higher chances of winning
sure.
than the TV men and
For
Skibidi
sure.
toilets. But if we
Especially if you take into the fact that, like, or take into consideration the fact that Speakerman might be the weakness to the Astros, which would be super interesting.
see the current situation, I think after the Astro toilets, The TV men are the strongest race in the verse right now and will have a greater chance of winning against the Astro Toilets. But still, in this option, either way, they are going to lose to the Astro Toilets. So let's move to their second option, which was that they broke the alliance and joined the Astro Toilets. For this to really work, we have to assume that the Astro Toilets are going to agree to this alliance, which I don't think is going to happen, and results are going to be the same as option 1. But because we are assuming here, so let's just say that the Astro Toilets agreed to this association. Now, what is really going to happen? Well, if this works out for them, the G Toilet will have no choice but to team up the cameramen and the speakermen. But will this really make any difference? Probably not. But to make this interesting, let's say that the Camera Titan is alive and returns to battlefield once again. Now there are 2 teams. Team 1, which contains the cameramen, speakermen, and the Skibidi Toilets, versus Team 2, which subdue the Astro Toilets and the TV men.
That's a good
now,
battle.
You might be thinking that between
It's
these
a great
two teams,
battle.
how much of a power difference is actually there? Well, to make this more clear and understandable, let me introduce you to some of the best fighters from both teams. Team 1.
And we got to consider, you also got to consider their scientist teams, though. Like, who got better technology, who's able to develop. You got to remember, one of the things that the Skibidis were the best at, and I'm not talking about the Astros, I'm talking about the regular Skibidis. One of the things that they were the best at was the fact that they could literally replicate and mass produce technology super quick. Now, take that innovation and add that with the camera scientists. I'm not saying the TV don't have no scientists or no discovery, but there's a reason why they took the data, teleported to the camera base and said, y'all analyze this, instead of taking it to the TV base and being like, we're going to analyze this because we have more hands on deck and we're faster with our production and our engineering. I mean, I just feel like we have better, not better minds, but we have a better work ethic. You know what I'm saying? We have a better work ethic. So combine that with the Skibidis, I ain't gonna lie, we're a problem. We're definitely a problem.
It has the Titan Cameraman, Titan Speakerman, G Toilet, Camera Strider, Mutant Skibidi, Speaker Woman, Camera Women, Fake G Clones, Plunger Cameraman, Dark Speakerman, Large Cameraman, Large Speakerman, Mikey Joy, and many more good fighters.
It just goes in.
And on Team 2,
Now I say
we
it.
got Titan TV Man, UFO Astro, TV Women, Juggernaut Astro,
TV woman not fighting.
Mothership Astro, TV Daddy, Astro Duchess, Detainer Astro, Carrier Astro, and many more powerhouses. Now, both of these teams are really powerful, but still Team 2 is definitely overpowered. And you might be wondering, is there any possibility for Team 1 to secure this victory? Well, to be honest, there are only 3 possible ways for Team 1 to actually win this battle. First one is going to be boring and basic. There is a thing called plot armor. And if you don't know what that is, let me explain. Basically, plot armor happens when a character's value is defined by their narrative necessity rather than their relevance to what is happening in the plot or events in the narrative. This means the only factor which has allowed the protagonist to survive is the fact that they're the protagonist. So if Boom wants them to win, they are going to win. But the second way they can win is really interesting. Hey, bro, I am making a video. What do you want? Sorry to interrupt, but I just need a minute with them. Make it quick. It's a quick announcement, and if you don't want to participate, just skip to this timestamp. So I want to say that this was my first time making a what if episode. And honestly, it took a lot of effort to make. What I want from you guys is 2 things. The first one is that I need your feedback in the
It's trash.
comment section below.
No. Imagine. It's a great video. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But I already subscribed because, again, we locked in, twin. We locked in. We like this. We thinking the same. Only thing I disagree with is the fact that you think Team 2 would sweep Team 1. It don't make no sense. You got to think about innovation, technology. Like, you got to, like, yeah, bro.
And second one is that I want some good what if episode ideas.
You clearly already have one of mine. You just keep watching the reactions. I spit out a lot of random theories. If you watch my videos, you could just take them all, turn them into videos. Yeah, got my permission. As long as you have me as a guest one of these days when you famous, you know what I'm saying?
Also, I wanted a way to connect with you guys. So here's what we are going to do. You guys are going to share your best what if theories in the comment section, and whichever comment gets the most likes, I will try to make a video about it. And obviously, I will give that person the credit and a shout out. I love and appreciate all the support. Let's continue our video. The second way they can win is really interesting. What if the TV men join the Astro Toilets, so they can later attack them from behind when their guard is lower?
It's a great theory. Honestly, a double agent story wouldn't be bad. I ain't gonna lie, he might have just cracked Boom's code.
Means that from the beginning, this was all a plan of the Alliance. And I don't think the Astro toilets are going to survive this unexpected attack, because they're already going to be busy fighting the cameramen and Skibidi toilets. If that happens, I am going to be so happy, but let's not forget our third and last way of winning here. Well, our third way is also very imaginary. For this to work out, someone else is going to have to help Team 1. For example, what if Boom introduced a new race? Or maybe the multiverse characters came to help them, or let's not forget about the humans. Maybe they have some special powers that we don't know of. Well, that would also be very cool in my opinion. And how can we not mention the most mysterious entity in the whole verse? I am talking about the mighty chair. In the recent episode, it's confirmed that the chair has some sort of special powers. But we still don't know how strong the chair actually is. But what I believe is that the chair is definitely an important figure in the series. Well, I guess we just have to wait and let Mr. Boom cook for now. These are some of the ways for them to actually win. Other than that, Team 1 is absolutely cooked. Also, let me clear this. I really want the Alliance to get back together and clear the misunderstandings between them. Also, I want the Titan cameraman to come back and fight side by side with the Alliance once again. This was all a theory of mine and a fun what-if episode. Okay, guys, that was it for today's episode. If you want more of these videos,
That was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my boy Mikey Joy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want me to react to over on the community tab. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Why are you still here? What did you just watch me do?